A very fine day to all my dear students. Today we are going to see the Unit 2 Supplementary, that is the continuation of the last session. Last session, what and all we learned, children? You all understood that. The fun they had, the school atmosphere, how it was in so many years before. Actually, we are here in pandemic situation. So in 2020 itself, we are learning at home, isn't it? So the same situation happened in so many years after, that is 2157. In that period, the main character of the lesson, the two main character, one is Margie and another is Tommy. So it was just a French postcard. This is generally 19th century it was there. Okay, this is imaginary high school class depicted like that. It is given here, and some questions were asked. Already we discussed everything in the last session. So a small narrative, small recap regarding the last session. What was that? Margie was 11 years old and Tommy was 13 years old. Okay, so they were friends, and this Tommy got a book, something new. Okay, book. He received book, that is he found a book, not received. He found a book from his house in the attic. Okay, and he began to read that. So once he began to reading, this Margie was asking so many questions to him regarding that book. Okay, and what and all she was asking. Yes, like that. It was about school, he said. So for that school, she hates school like that. And she was telling conversation to Tommy, and because the geography part was very difficult for her, because the geography part always runs very quickly in her class. Okay, this is the teacher of Margie. This is mechanical, this is mechanic, and this is robot. This is a teacher and everything. So mostly she will get marks in all except geography. Geography mattum romba kammiya mark edutittu irundha. Why? Because mother thought, okay, let me take her to county inspector, like that she thought. And mother's name is Mrs. Jones. Okay, Mrs. Jones, and this is the mechanical teacher. He is having the capability of repairing everything together. Super alaha repair pandruvaru. And that Margie went there, and he given an apple to her, and he looked at that. He separate everything all right, and the teacher alaha sari panidran, and he is giving a good contact certificate regarding Margie to Mrs. Jones, that she is good in everything. Her studies is satisfactory, but only thing is she is bad in geography. It is not her fault. Avaloda fault illa, it was fault of the machine. So I made it all right, like that and all she was telling. And she felt disappointed. Because why she felt disappointed? Yes, because she thought, okay, geography they will take from her syllabus, like that she thought. Because the Tommy had that problem. You can see this paragraph. Yes, Tommy teacher away nearly for 1 month, because his history sector was blanked out completely. For Tommy, history sector was blanked out completely. For this girl, Margie, geography was. So he thought, okay, let me not learn for a month. But what happened? This mechanical teacher, that is this county inspector, he made it all right. And she don't like the school, because this teacher also she don't like it. Why? Because as soon as she entered inside, all the questions will be asked, and she has to write and she has to type it. Punch code la tick pananum. After punching the code, she has to insert the paper, test papers, homeworks and all. Immediately, in no time, it will be calculated. Next minute light will come out. Okay, to pay marks vandrum. So she felt very bad. And Tommy looked at that girl, and it was telling, what was that about book? Like that she was asking so many questions. And one different thing I read in that book. And teacher is not a human, like that. In our generation, teacher is not a human for us, no, regular teacher. But in that so many years before, the teacher was a human. Till there we stopped here, I think so, children. Yes, last class. Yes, Margie was hurt. Well, I don't know what kind of school it is. She hates school, and she hurt also. and she is telling, I don't like teachers and all, she was telling. Anyway, they had a teacher எப்படி இருந்திருப்பாங்கல்ல ஸ்கூலுன்னா, like that. For that, Tommy was saying, yes, sure, they had a teacher, but it was not a regular teacher as we have. It was a human. So human, how could be a human a teacher? Like that she was asking questions. Till there we stop. Well, she told boys and girls, think and, yes, think and, you can see think and gave them homework and asked them questions. So she was telling, the teacher was there. That was the human as a teacher. She always tell the children to do homeworks, and she will ask so many questions like that. After telling this, a human isn't smart enough. Sure, one is. Margie wasn't prepared to dispute you that. She said, I won't want a stranger in my house to teach me. So she's telling, how come the human will become human வந்து அவ்வளோ ஸ்மார்ட்டாக இருப்பாங்களா, ஸ்மார்ட் எனஃபாக இருப்பாங்களா, how come it will be like that, she is telling. And how come that teacher will come, actually they will be strangers to us. How we will allow the teachers to get inside our house, like that she was asking question to Tommy. For the Tommy is screaming with laughter. He screamed sattama sirikran. Who? Tommy laughed with laughter, and what he was saying, you don't know how, Margie, the teachers didn't live in the house. They had a special building and all the kids went there. How come? And he was laughing because he read all the things whatever is given in the bookல இருந்ததெல்லாம் படிச்சு பார்த்துட்டு he is explaining to Margie. What he was explaining, that actually the teachers will not come home. It is not home tuition. The teachers will not come to home. They had a special building, or building separate irunduchu. In that building, all the kids will go there, like that he was telling. And all the kids learned the same thing. So she's saying, எப்படி, and he's saying, all அது மட்டும் இல்லை, ஒரு செப்பரேட் ஸ்பெஷல் பில்டிங் இருந்தது. அந்த பில்டிங்க்கு பேர் வந்து he will tell in another thing. Okay, so and all the kids will go there and learn. And you know one thing, all the kids will be learning the same thing. ஒரே சேம் விஷயம், எல்லாமே ஒரே விஷயமாக தான் they will be learning. Like that he was telling to Margie. That sure, if they were the same age, so அவங்கெல்லாம் சேம் ஏஜாக இருப்பாங்க, like that she is asking. Everyone will have the same age, like that she is asking. But my mother says a teacher has to be adjusted to fit the mind of each boy and girl it teaches, and that each kid has to be taught differently. But my mother will always used to say that each boy and girl will be taught, and the teacher should have the capability of teaching each kid differently. Different ஒரு kid அந்த ஏஜ்க்கு ஏற்ற மாதிரி நடத்தணுமாமே, like that she was telling to Tommy. For that, just the same, they didn't do it that way then. If you don't like it, you don't have to read the book. Okay, so he's saying, yes, that will be the same. If you are not liking to read the book, don't. Why are asking so many questions? Don't read the book. Like that he got irritated. நீ புக் ஒன்றும் படிக்க வேண்டாம், like that Tommy began to say, don't read the book, like that he is telling. For that Margie is saying, I didn't say I didn't like it. Margie said quickly she wanted to read those funny schools, about funny schools. Okay, when I said that I didn't like to read the book, I like to read, okay, and I want to know what is happening in that school. And the school நீ சொன்ன இல்லையா செப்பரேட் பில்டிங் இருக்குன்னு, ஸ்கூலுன்னு ஒரு செப்பரேட்டாக பில்டிங் இருந்ததா, like that she was asking. I want to read about that. I want to get the knowledge about that, like that she was telling. For that, they weren't even half finished when Margie mother called while they were talking. Okay, Margie school, like that. Okay, so they were even half finished. So Margie's mother is calling, Margie school, like that she began to shout. That means she began to call her daughter. Okay, Margie looked up. Not yet, Mama. Now, said Mrs. Johns, and it's probably time for Tommy too. Okay, so she's telling, not now, Mama, like that she's telling. And for that, what Mrs. Jones, who is Mrs. Jones? Yes, Margie's mother. She's saying, and not only for you, Tommy also. I think Tommy time ஆயிடுச்சு, ஸ்கூலுக்கு போக வேண்டாவா, like that she was telling. for Tommy, to Tommy. Okay, so Margie said to Tommy, "Can I read the book some more with after school?" So Margie is asking, she's asking to Tommy, "What can I read the book some more time after school?" Okay, for that, what he is saying, maybe he said nonchalantly. He walked away, whistling the dust old book tucked beneath his arm. Okay, he was saying, yes, okay, you can maybe na நீ படிச்சா படிக்கலாம், like that he was telling. And nonchalantly, that is, you have in page number 46, children, in a casual and relaxed manner. So casual, உனக்கு படிக்கணும்னா படிக்கலாம், like that he was telling. And he walked, he got up and he began to walk. Dusty book, அந்த புக்கு டஸ்ட்டாக இருந்ததுல, ஸோ he dust பண்ணிட்டு he tucked beneath his arm. Okay, who? Tommy taken the book and went. And then Margie went into the schoolroom. So this girl, no, she went into the schoolroom. Where it was right next to her bedroom. So the school where she is going now, she is going to her bedroom. So for her, school is in bedroom. Okay, and the mechanical teacher was on and waiting for her. So already the mechanical teacher was there, that is, the robot was there, and the robot was waiting for her to come. Okay, it was always on at the same time every day except Saturday and Sunday. Okay, this mechanical teacher, that is not mechanic, the robot irukangala, avanga wait பண்றாங்க every day, never misses the time, correct sharp. The robot will be there, except Saturday, Sundays they don't have school. Okay, because a mother said the little girl learned better if learned at regular hours, mostly. So you have now you have the time, the timeline, the time kulla you have Zoom meeting. That is why, that is to teach you regular unna vandu correct adjust ஆகணுன்றதுக்காக we are teaching through this. Okay, and Saturday and Sunday the mother is very conscious that the daughter should go to the time perfectly, correct time ku ponundradnala she is sending to the next room, school time aichu, like that she is telling, mother is telling her. Okay, and this is Sophia. I told you this is citizenship, Saudi Arabia la and the robot ku, Sophia and robot 2017 la it was given a citizenship of any country. The first robot in the country they have not given, but Sophia was given a citizenship. Yes, I was telling while I'm taking live Zoom meet. Yes, okay, and the next one, the screen was lit up. So the screen was lit up and said, "Today's arithmetic lesson is on the addition of proper fractions. Please insert yesterday's homework in the proper slot." So as soon as it began, it told that today you are going to see arithmetic, that is mathematics. Okay, and addition and your proper fraction you are going to learn அப்படின்ட்டு ஸ்க்ரீனில் வந்துச்சு. And it is asking, please is asking yesterday's homework ப்ராப்பராக உள்ள இன்சர்ட் பண்ணு, like that it was telling. Okay, for that Margie did so with a sigh. Like that she's doing with a sigh, with hesitation she done it, but she had completed her homework. Okay, she was thinking about the old school they had when her grandfathers was a little boy. All the kids from whole neighborhood came, laughing and shouting in the schoolyard, sitting together in the schoolroom, going home together at the end of the day. So she was thinking about the grandfathers. She was sitting there, but she was thinking about the school, olden days school, how it were எப்படி இருந்துச்சு அங்கே ஸ்கூல்ஸ்லாம். ஸோ த ஸ்கூல்ஸ் வேர் ஆல் வில் பி கோயிங் டுகெதர் அண்ட் ஆல் நெய்பர்ஹுட் வில் பி கோயிங் டுகெதர். தே வில் பி ஷவுட்டிங் அண்ட் கோயிங் அண்ட் ஸ்கூல் யார்டில் அப்படியே போவாங்க. அங்கங்கே ஸ்கூல் ரூமில் ஆல் வில் பி சிட்டிங் இன் த கிளாஸ் ரூம், கோயிங் ஹோம் ஆஃப்டர் த ஸ்கூல் கெட்ஸ் ஓவர், ஆல் வில் பி கோயிங் டுகெதர். யூ ஆல்சோ மிஸ் தட், நோ சில்ட்ரன்? எஸ், because of COVID you are not able to come. Yes, so going home together, she was thinking only about that what she read in the book. Okay, and they learned the same thing, and she's saying everyone will be learning the same thing, and so they could help one another with the homework and talk about it. Yeah, this girl is Margie, and she was this robot is standing in front of her. This was the teacher of her, this is the teacher of her. And she was thinking, can you see this memories? She was thinking about the school, olden days, how nicely my grandfather லிட்டிலாக இருக்கும்போது எப்படிலாம் இவ்வளோ அழகாக have fun, இவ்வளோ சந்தோஷமாக இருந்திருப்பாங்க, like that she was thinking. But she was alone in her room, in her bedroom. Okay, and the teachers were people. அதுவும் டீச்சர்ஸ் வந்து மிஷின் இல்லை, டீச்சர்ஸ் வந்து ஹியூமன் பீயிங்காக இருந்திருக்காங்க. ஹவு நைஸ் இட் வில் பி லைக் தட் ஷி வாஸ் திங்கிங் அபவுட் த திங் ஹேப்பண்ட் இந்த புக்கில் இருந்ததெல்லாம் ஷி வாஸ் திங்கிங். ஓகே, த மெக்கானிக்கல் டீச்சர் வாஸ் ஃப்ளாஷிங் ஆன் த ஸ்க்ரீன். ஸோ மெக்கானிக்கல் டீச்சர் வந்து என்ன பண்ணுறாங்க, ஃப்ளாஷிங் ஆன் த ஸ்க்ரீன். என்ன ஃப்ளாஷ் பண்ணுறாங்க, when we add fraction half and 1/2 and 1/4, that is half and quarter, Margie was thinking about how the kids must have loved it in the old days. So the flash questions வந்துட்டே இருக்கு, அந்த ரோபோட்டில், அந்த மிஷினில் வந்துட்டே இருக்கு. மெக்கானிக்கல் டீச்சர் வாஸ் திங்கிங் லெசன் ஃப்ராக்ஷனை பற்றி நடத்திட்டு இருக்கும்போது ஷி வாஸ் நாட் திங்கிங் அபவுட் தட் எனி திங். ஷி வாஸ் திங்கிங் ஒன்லி அபவுட் த ஓல்டன் டேஸ், ஹவு நைஸ்லி மை கிராண்ட் ஃபாதர் அண்ட் கிராண்ட் ஃபாதர் லிட்டில் டேஸ்லலாம் எவ்வளோ அழகாக விளையாண்டுருப்பாங்க. லைக் தட் ஷி வாஸ் திங்கிங். ஷி was thinking about the fun they had. Listening children, so the lesson name is the fun they had. So she was thinking about how nicely they all together they will be, the really they had a fun. Like that the line gets over here. And punch, can you see this? Do you know this punch tape or perforated paper? Tape is a form data storage, consists of long strip of paper in which holes are punched to store data. So punch code nu sollirundhom illaya, idhaan adodadu. Okay va, this is do you know, it is given here. So the lesson gets over here children. Thank you.